Let's see the what's happening out there. Restream. You guys use Restream? Okay. Okay, right now I'm sending out to YouTube and Mixer. Twitch is having problems. We're sending data to it. Today we are checking to see if AT&T's internet is any good. And the problem is it's not.
Yeah, this is a problem, my friend.
And you know what? But that's not the issue. The issue is that AT&T and fiber networks don't go everywhere. We're in a spot where there's copper wire running all the way through this place, and they're not willing to put the Google fiber all the way up to our house. Shouldn't they just like take fiber and give it to us, right?
Yes, fiber is good for you, right?
Right. So we were told fiber, we were told direct connection, we were told all of this good stuff, and then the dude comes out and he's like, "Oh wait, I have to put copper in here." Like, how far into the transaction is that? Like, this is kind of messed up. Like, even though all of this happened, we will still give them a try. So right now we are on AT&T network. It's got 16 up.
It looks like we're streaming well.
We're streaming well. It says quality good.
Can you give us a 4-way? Let's see what that looks like.
Oh, geez, Dan. That is dirty, my friend.
Yeah, I'm a crazy guy. I'm wild and crazy guy.
This guy. Okay, preview the program. All right. So check this out. Like, even if you have AT&T, you have copper set up, it's possible to stream with it if you get the 16 up. But, right, this all depends on where you live. You know what I mean? It all depends on where you be living. So,
let's see that.
Make sure before you sign up for the internet in your house that you know what exactly they can do. Like, can they bring fiber to your house? And there's a website. There's a website where you can check this thing. Yeah, and say, oh, fiber goes to your house, or no, it doesn't go to your house. Like, there's a website for that they update regularly. But we were told that they were going to give us fiber optic internet, and it wasn't quite right. So guys, beware. Cable companies, all of them. Like, right now in our area, the best internet that we can pull off is Spectrum.
Yeah. Know the fiber lie.
Yeah, just know that these companies are not always telling you the truth. But guess what? IXI, Masterfills Media, we'll give you the truth all the time. You know why? Because they're not paying us for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
and because we're good, honest people. That might be it too.
Oh yeah, we good, honest people too. We just want you guys to know the truth. That's what this is all about, y'all. Okay?
Y'all know, you heard about that Lizzo. The truth hurts, y'all.
Truth hurts.
Truth hurts.
This is a great song, y'all. Truth hurts. Lizzo from Houston. All of these artists are stuck at home right now, and they're like, oh, do we have good internet? Like, the only way we can play anything is to stream, right, Dan?
There is only streaming now.
Yeah.
Everything else is gone from the world.
Yeah, you can't have a concert with 5 bazillion people with Justin Bieber. It's not happening anymore. But he can do a stream
to 5 billion people.
To 5 bazillion people. Who's not watching Bieber right now? So anyway, all of the artists are like, wait, we have to figure out this internet thing. Some people are streaming and there's just like, it's dropping out right in the middle of the stream. Things are turning black. Like, first of all, streaming is not easy, guys. We've been doing this for how long, Dan?
70 years.
70 years we've been streaming to the cosmos.
We invented the internet long ago, and since then we've been streaming.
We created the psychokinetic brain stream. Okay.
Yeah. That whole 70 years thing, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
I get it now.
Okay, but for real, we've been streaming for about 6 months, okay? And you find out that, okay, I've been a videographer for 5 years, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you throw it down whenever it comes to a stream, though. It's like a stream will hit you on the blind side, right, Dan?
Yeah, there's more to a stream than you would do for any kind of production element that's not live, because, you know, you have a chance to edit whenever it's a recorded video, and whenever you're just live like us, there is no chance to edit.
There is no edit.
We're etched in stone.
We're just out there, guys. You know, it's like at this point, there's no editing, which is kind of cool, actually. But with the Sling Studio, we can always go back and edit the videos that we capture. I can get all of the line ins, all of the different camera angles, all of the audio feeds that we get into the Sling Studio. It'll all be put into Premiere Pro for me because they're nice like that. And then I can sit there and create a little, you know, montage of us being ridiculous, you know? Does that make sense?
We get ridiculous.
We be ridiculous. We be ridiculous.
Man, that was so long ago. What was that, like 2-3 years ago?
Top hit from where we're from, though, you know?
This is top hit in my country.
That's right.
We get ridiculous, okay?
That's right. So you're like, hey, Philip, what are we doing today? So I'm like, well, first of all, I'm going to tell you guys about Sling Studio, AT&T. I'm going to tell you that, you know, we are streaming because of Corona. We're in the Corona apocalypse. And everybody that's making money right now is streaming. So check this out. We are streaming 1080 at 30 frames. All of our cameras, very high end, right, Dan?
Yeah, that's why we make so much money, because we do this like this.
Right. It's actually not about making the money, but it at least sounds like money.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like money.
I got confused for a second. I thought 0 cents was money.
Okay, you guys like money too, right?
Hey,
you guys like money.
Idiocracy.
I like money.
I like money. Do it again, Josh.
Well, I like money. You like money? I like money.
I like money.
You guys need to go back and watch the Idiocracy. For all the you people that haven't seen it yet, give it a watch. It's going on right now. It's cool. Except for the electrolytes in the water system. I mean,
that's not that cool.
Yeah.
Brondo.
Brondo has electrolytes.
You guys know what we're talking about, right?
I doubt it.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do another session of me squirming. Like, okay, I'm in the corner again.
Are you in focus?
Hopefully, I am in focus.
Let's see.
So yes, let's fix the issues from last time. Let me tell you the issues, guys. The real issues about coronavirus. The real issues about IXI and America today. Okay, it's called focus. You guys.
We got to get in focus.
You got to be right here. If you're a photographer, videographer, eyeballs, are they in focus? And live streaming, guess what? You're not behind the camera anymore. You're not behind the camera anymore, are you, Dan?
There's nothing to get behind anymore.
There's nothing out there to get behind anymore. So all you have to do is hope that, like, think sharp in your brain. If you can think sharp, then maybe you are sharp. It's not good enough.
Man.
So what is one of the workarounds for autofocusing, Dan?
Workarounds for autofocus?
Yeah.
That's called manual focus.
That's called manual focus. No, but what I was thinking was you buy an A7 III. Okay.
That's one of the workarounds.
The autofocus is so darn good, you guys.
But you know what's even better is the A6600 at autofocusing.
Well, the A6600 is amazing. You know, that came out recently, so The A7 III has been out since 2017 and has been kicking butt ever since.
Yeah, but the A7 IV is about to come out, according to Fro.
They're gonna drop the
From
A7
those
IV.
photos.
They're gonna drop the A7 III, and we're gonna be like, what is going on? Okay, our minds. Hopefully, our minds are gonna be blown. Plus, Canon is supposedly releasing the Canon R5, which is the camera to end all cameras, you guys.
Camera apocalypse is upon us.
8Ks. How many Ks you guys need out there? 8. 8 of them.
The more Ks, the better, man. Call me Nolan Ryan, man. Pop me some Ks, baby.
About? Let's get that case and let's downsell into something workable, y'all. All right?
All right?
Let's just go out on a limb here, right? What are we talking about? If we are recording 8K onto a camera, what kind of capture is that onto a physical media? What is it?
I don't know. It's too much.
What does that even look like?
It's too much for the physical media to handle.
7 CF cards.
Around here, we call that a shitload.
External hard drive that does USB 4.0. You guys know about 4.0?
You don't have to lean that much into the microphone, my boy. Okay. Try to give it about 8 inches.
Yeah, give it some breath, man.
And don't run into your microphone stand like I just did and make
Listen, guys, space.
That definitely really helps.
Yeah,
the sound
I'm a helpful guy.
Space is very important whenever it comes to microphones. You don't want to slam it. Okay.
Well, it all depends. A dynamic microphone won't work if you're more than a foot away from it.
Oh, yeah.
So with these condensers, it's a different deal.
True.
That's why we can be a little farther away from our mics and still sound like this.
So, caveat, if you're using a condenser, but yeah, if you think about it, like musicians will stand in front of a SM57, like right in front. They're basically kissing the
on it.
thing.
Yeah, they're an inch or two from it.
Like,
yeah. Yeah, and that's actually, that's why a dynamic microphone is good, because you got to get up on it for you to be able to hear it. Otherwise, nothing comes in it. So what that means is everything around it isn't getting picked up by it. So yeah, it works well for isolating a particular signal.
Exactly. I mean, get up on it, people. That's what I'm talking about. Get up on it.
Yeah, that's a good content, right? Everyone loves a little technical explanation.
We need to have a little spot called "Get Up on It."
Yeah,
where we're using the SM57 and we're just like
straight up on it. We have that.
We go for it.
We have an SM57. We have an SM7.
So we should probably do some type of recording a guitar or something. So let's go ahead and do that for our next section. We will
for our next trick.
Play the guitar. By the way, this episode is brought to you by Infinity Times Infinity and Master Phil's Media. And if you don't know what those are, then I'm sorry, but
Infinity Times Infinity is probably something else. Infinity Times Infinity Studios, however, is this place.
Okay. Yes. Don't forget the studios. Everybody forgets the studios, including me. Okay.
And he works here.
And I work here.
Also, do not mistake for Infinity Studios.
Which is another thing that exists?
Yeah.
Yes, and it's very, very large compared to us.
Okay. If you think about our company, just think about Infinity, Infinity symbol X Infinity. So look at the little logo on the screen, guys. See this? See that? Wait.
No.
What am I pointing at? What am I even?
Wrong way.
Wait.
Almost there.
What am I doing? This? Okay. So if you think about Infinity Times Infinity,
Down there somewhere.
Studios, okay? You gotta swing. Studios, okay?
It's important. Swing like
I hear swing is good for audio production. Is that right?
Yes.
You swing?
Yes, this is perfect for this.
Okay.
All right, buddy. Get on the A7 III.
Let's do this.
All right. A7 III it is.
All right.
All right.
Today,
Headsets
guys,
on.
y'all's gonna learn a little something called tuning your vibration, right? And it has nothing to do with sex, guys. I know you're thinking what I'm thinking, and you're not supposed to be thinking what I'm thinking, Okay? I know.
That's some crazy shit, y'all. You can't be seriously thinking that.
I can't sing. But
You're muted over there anyway, so they're not hearing what you're saying.
I was muted anyway. Hello. Intern.
Yes, sir.
Check the monitor over there. Make sure things is working the way they supposed to.
What does that mean?
Just look at the screen. Is it showing stuff?
Yeah.
It shows stuff.
Well, good.
Listen to your audio coming out of your computer. Does it sound right?
Sir, I could not hear your guitar too loud. It was real quiet.
How about now?
So, we are teaching you guys, and we're teaching this intern here what up is, you know, what down is. We're teaching him the steps to become a creative master, right?
What's that, megabits or like actually up and down?
By the way, upload speed is very important when you are trying to get internet. You have to ask, what is upload speed? Okay, let's say you get 500 down, okay, and you get 2 up. You're screwed. No,
this is
no
not
stream.
enough, okay?
Okay, how does it sound? Can you hear me in the bag?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So, tuning your vibration, guys. This, my friends, is Taylor. And she has a tuner. Do you guys know Taylor Swift? That's this guitar. Taylor Swift. Yeah, okay. So, basically, I need a pick. Do you see a pick over there? Intern? Intern! Is there a pick over there on that
Yes, sir.
amp cap? Okay. I'm going to need that.
Hand it to me.
Hand it over. Okay. You guys, if you know... What?
Oh, he's ninja.
What is that? What is that? By the way, the autofocus on this, if you notice it, stay with my face, okay? It knows my face, guys. And plus, like, I don't know how I caught that. I mean, it's got to be some type of magic, you know, tuning
Smartest
magic.
camera on market.
It's very smart, but, you know, next year we're just going to get a robot that shoots video through its face. Would that work? So, tuning your vibration. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. There. You guys, do you know? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's do this. Wait a second, why is it I get it. It's saying low.
The battery's out?
I was like, why isn't it saying E?
You probably left the tuner on last time.
You think?
Yeah.
I pushed?
I'll get you a clip.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made
It
in
is possible to do that. You guys don't do that, okay? Basically, user error is what happens 90% of times with these things, and
He's a user.
I'm a user, you know?
A user and an abuser.
Yeah. I'm only abusive to myself, y'all. Let's just say that. Okay. All right.
See, is that enough of a face view for you people?
So
Here
E.
I am, okay?
Let's see it.
E at the frequency of 440.
440.
440. All right. Which, at this show, we talk about frequencies a lot.
Frequencies are important. They're central.
Frequencies are important. Whether it comes to listening frequency or watching frequency, okay? Oh.
Sounds good, right?
Once you're in tune, guys. Once you're in tune, it's beautiful. And then do not forget to turn it off, right? Dude, it is just clean. Okay, so the frequencies are important. Like certain frequencies make you feel a certain way. So think about that when you're writing songs, right? What frequencies make you feel scared? Low.
I'm so scared feeling.
Low, I'm so scared. See that?
Oh, I feel getting scared now.
Nightmare.
Yeah, I have nightmares every time I play that song, you know? Every time I think back to the X1Z1. So we saved the world in 2012.
It's time to do it again.
It's time to do it again, but this time's a little different. This time, it's even more important to grab a guitar and
get strumming, Billy.
Get strumming, Billy. I like how Josh is like finishing my sentences. This is he's intern. Thank you, intern.
He's supposed to do that.
It's like my brain was going somewhere, and then he said it. How does that? It's because of our streaming, right?
Yeah.
We've been streaming for 70 years, guys.
70.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Don't ever forget.
That's twice as long as we've even been alive.
We've been maybe we've been around for a very long time. Okay, we just didn't look like this, you know. Like I was a rock.
New form.
I was a rock at one point. Okay. Okay. So should I try to play something? I don't know.
I just feel good because you're being focused on this time.
Oh yeah. So this is a step up. Just being focused on. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go hard with it. Let's do. We Are the X1Z1.
Hell yeah.
And see how it comes out. Let's do it. We are the X1Z1. X1Z1. The end. That's it.
Okay, so I feel like it wasn't catching like the entire note, so it didn't feel as broad. It was kind of, I think it was probably the highest part of the note. The highest in pitch.
Let me see. I might have low cuts on them.
Oh.
No low cut on that.
No low cut. What did you guys think out there? By the way, if you are watching this, please leave a comment and say what the audio sounded like. Or actually, do a emoji. Okay, good audio, thumbs up. Bad audio, poop emoji. Let's do this.
Hell yeah, brother.
Be sure to follow all of my stuff on Masterfields Media and infinitytimesInfinitystudios.com. And I would just like to say, I would like to give a shout out to my wife and Daniel's wife and everybody else that made all of this possible, except Leo. Leo's the only one. Leo's my youngest. He will stop your stream. Okay, he'll jump right
He's
in.
Anti-streaming.
He'll be like, hey, I don't want you to stream, but I don't want you to capture me while you're streaming. Okay, so. Tell me if you guys feel it, like working at home with all the kids at home. How does it work out for you guys? We're pretty much used to it. I mean, we do it all the time, but I know that a lot of people out there are having problems because basically, like, you're sitting there working on your laptop and a baby comes in and slaps it off the desk. Now what do? Or your hard drive's just sitting there, right? Just waiting to be smashed, What happens then?
At which point, the cloud is necessary.
The cloud.
Help us all.
The cloud. Oh, do what?
The cloud will help us all.
Bro, I think you may be infected.
You guys, I think I look to the clouds. Whenever I am streaming, it's a pure, bright light straight up.
He streams right to heaven,
Straight up to the Holy Land.
To the heavens.
But you got to watch out what you do and what you play. Because if you play too much rock and roll, that's the devil's work. So
we may have no viewers in this realm, but I swear, all them be watching up there.
Oh, yeah. There's sight, like they have sight. I mean, we're definitely streaming to all the people unconscious, or are they conscious? They are conscious. The conscious in heaven. How about that, right? Everybody is being streamed to right now, including YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, and I don't know. We might not keep Mixer, y'all. I mean,
Mixer looking a little rugged right now.
So what do we do?
And then it was not.
What do we do? Maybe like Facebook? We could do Facebook or...
You can stream directly to the Wix website.
Oh, yeah. You can stream to Wix. Like, all right. If you don't have a streaming setup for your website right now, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? No.
Do you even lift, bro?
Now, one of the things is when all of this blows over, we will be able to make high quality multi-camera streams for musicians, and we can do collabs, y'all. Who out there likes doing collabs? Anybody?
Please.
Wait, we got the fishing vortex in the house, guys. Watch out.
Yeah.
So go like his channel.
Technically a collab.
Yeah, technically, all of the people that are probably watching right now came from the fishing vortex. So thank you guys.
Yeah. Most likely.
All 0 of them.
He's watching.
Me.
Yeah, well,
in the last stream there was like 10, but in this one it's just me.
So our biggest fan is actually in house now. So it's
technically, us two together count as a collab with IXI because we are the Family Gaming Vortex.
Yeah. I mean,
which is technically the largest platform in the entire room.
Which is technically why you should subscribe and like all of our shit, okay?
All of it.
If
you like gaming, check it out.
If you like fishing, check it out.
If you are a complete nerd like me and you love fishing, go check out my channel. Especially if you're so nerdy that you like fly fishing.
That's pretty nerdy.
Well, here's the thing is that fishing could be good in the corona apocalypse. If stores run out of food and there's people starving, the only people that gonna make it gonna be fishermen and farmers and like, I don't know. Before I starved to death, I'd probably eat a plant, like maybe even just grass, before dying. Would you?
I don't know about that.
It would be bad, but I would find some food somehow. I'd be hungry enough to like tear through a wall to get food. You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't even be. I mean, it wouldn't even be a thing. I will end world hunger right now, okay? Just
Tear
be
down wall
savage.
for food.
Just be a savage. And get your food.
I can end world hunger with
Yeah.
just a few words.
What?
Get your own food.
Yeah.
Go kill something and eat it.
Go fish. Go fucking fish. That's the game.
Do you have an 8 of clubs? No. Go fish.
No. So yeah. So Go Fish is a real game, and it really works in the Corona apocalypse.
Yeah, that's right, y'all.
So
Use Go Fish to your advantage during these unprecedented times.
that's right. And
Oh dear.
so what does the future look like for the music industry in Corona apocalypse? Let's
Like
see.
this.
Oh, it looks like this. Holy crap.
Hey, we're the future.
Holy bejeez, y'all. Holy bejeez.
Not to be confused with the artist future. Whoa.
Is it? It's doing portrait?
Yeah. Vintage Philip Barreto.
I feel so proper in this portrait mode.
Yeah. Take
Okay.
a portrait with the guitar, sir.
Okay. All right. Let's get the blue steel going.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No. It's the smolder. Look what the rock's cooking, bro.
Now just hold that for 5 more hours.
The smolder. You guys know the smolder, right?
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Sorry, guys. I really was not a wrestling fan. You know, like, I wasn't there for The Rock. I wasn't there for Steve Austin.
Man, I was there for Roddy Piper.
Oh,
Stone Cold, Randy Savage, Macho Man.
Macho Man.
The Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The Hulkster.
The
I mean,
Hulkster,
come on.
Hulk Hogan.
Who tears their shirt off better than the Hulkster?
Y'all want to see it? Okay, I can't do it.
Dan, by next stream, he tear off his shirt and do Trapchka, okay? Just for you guys.
If we can get 500,000 likes on this stream, he will
I'll tear
do-
off my shirt.
Likes are the only currency left, guys. Likes are the only currency.
Give up on life other than likes.
Yeah, I mean, the money not backed by anything, but like have people
Like
backed.
have a real thing, okay?
like have people behind.
You have nothing.
Okay. How's the guitar sounding, guys?
To me, it sounds great in the,
Yeah.
in the headphones.
See that?
The small strumming sounds good, but when you did the song, it just didn't feel like the full note was playing in the stream.
And it wasn't because I was playing. So I was playing on the lower end of the. I mean, if I play full on major chords, or you do major, okay? You hear the high notes, or I could do full bar, but
Yeah, we could also pan. We could pan. Let's see.
panorama.
Yeah, we could pan the two guitar mics. We could pan this one left. Oh, that's all of it.
Yeah, if I could play the song. Okay. Okay.
Ooh, that sounded pretty good, I think. I don't know. I mean,
You put a little salt on
could be just me, but that's pretty good.
This setup with this guitar, man, like
That was pretty good.
Dan thought of all this, okay?
Okay, now
I don't
play
know about that.
space.
What? Like the aren't these choices all something that you chose?
They are, and the miking configuration is kind of a thing I chose, but you know, it's live, so usually I'd have the warm audio panned hard left, and the small diaphragm condenser, you know, the pencil mic on the right, I'd pan hard right. And I just tried to do that, but only one of them panned. The other one started panning the entire mix, so I'm not sure exactly what happened there.
These are things that come up during streaming, like why you do this, and it's pan everything, you know. So just about everything you do streaming is just a little bit harder, you know. First thing you want is really good internet. Well, apparently we are still going. Are we still up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're going. Which it's because we have 16 up. But that's not the case with everybody's internet. So you have to check and make sure that your internet can at least do 15 up. I mean, 15.
I feel like there's a larger...
Talk to the mic.
I feel like there's a larger gap. There's a larger delay than there was last stream.
Is there a delay going
that will
on?
vary. Sometimes it'll be bigger and smaller. And
oh yeah.
Since we're on the bad internet, it's probably worse.
It's probably worse. But you know what? You have to get the best specs for your area. Don't just think that one internet's better than the other, because it depends on the actual physical wire that they're running to your house. I mean, this is copper, you know, like they're basically saying that you're fucked. If you have copper running to you right now, you're not going to get the fiber action, which fiber is so, just the sound of it makes me so excited, you know, like 1,000.
1,000 megabytes.
Oh my gosh, dude. That would be legit. And then what's the up?
1,000 is a lot.
What's the up?
50 plus.
1,000.
Oh. So much headroom. Too much almost. There's so much headroom.
We can't use this. You take back.
But how beautiful would that be? All right. I'm just saying, we are getting the best internet for where we are, which happens to be Spectrum. It's doing 420 up. So that's what we do. But right now we are testing out the AT&T's. What do we got? 17 up and
70-ish down.
70 to 100 down. So
Mostly
like
just
there's
70.
always a range, guys. They'll tell you way more. They're always going to tell you more than what you can get. And do not use the little crappy routers that they give you, okay? They will bottleneck your service on purpose, right, Dan?
Yeah, well, the thing is, too, that they constantly update. So a router that you got a year ago is going to be for whatever there was a year ago.
Right.
This year, there's a better router.
Year.
If you're a new customer, they're bringing you something different than what they brought you a year ago.
Exactly. So, and they might try to nerf your speeds. So definitely do the speed checks, because they will nerf your speed, and you don't know what type of latency is going on. This is what we're dealing with here when you're streaming, right? Latency.
Yeah.
I'm almost thinking about we should call the show like latency issues or digital distortion, or out of focus camera, like we do run into problems, but by the next time we fix them, okay? And so we keep expanding, right, guys?
This show is called Talk Shit About Big Company.
No. I'm not talking shit about AT&T because just across the road over there, you get the fiber. It's crazy.
Yep.
How that works. But basically, moving forward, the infrastructure that's at your house right now is basically they have to build the fiber infrastructure out, and they're only developing it in new areas, right?
Yep.
So they're obviously going to do it in big cities, and then certain areas that are just now getting developed. So, but all day they're going to tell you that you're going to get the good stuff, but make sure you ask your technician what actually is going on. Okay. Don't just assume he's putting in the good stuff. Okay. The guy was like, what? He was like, fiber? What? Like down the chain, these guys don't even know sometimes. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying they're evil, you know, like there's a lot of latency in their ability, right? Dan, there's latency in the company.
I don't know. I never learned to read. I'm sorry.
Communication latency is what it is.
You may have heard he has never learned to read.
Yeah. He has never learned to read, but he happens to know more about technology than I think anybody that I know ever has. Like, for some reason, like if there's something that I do not understand, I go to Dan and he like tells me, like, I don't understand. Usually the first 2 times, you know, he's talking about it. And then finally, you know, 6 years down the road, I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense now. So he makes Master Phil's Media audio so much better. You know, like we work together, Master Phil's Media, IXI, and he records some shit, y'all. Okay? Have y'all heard his vocal mixing?
You're going to hear a really good one here. Next one, How Many Times by Ethan Loomis is going to be something good.
Oh, yes.
I've heard it, guys. This is the best I've seen yet, honestly.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, specifically listen to the vocals because Dan, he outdoes himself just about every time whenever it comes to vocals.
Yeah, but I like all the vocal mixes I've done. You can listen to anything that Ethan Loomis has put out. His first EP that's up there now is the Let's Go Inside EP, which is what Philip and I created a short film with Ethan to do the EP for.
Right.
And then we did so, and you can see that on YouTube as well.
So this short film was basically a 4-part. It was an EP, obviously, but a 4-part
it was a four-song
music
EP
video.
Yeah, you got 4 music videos in one video because it's 4 songs, and we put all 4 songs in their entirety in the film.
Right, and so this song like goes throughout an entirety of Ethan Loomis's day. Like he ends up waking up and all of this stuff, and then ends up at a party, and you know, like it goes from dawn to dusk, and it's a pretty cool story, so y'all should check it out. The music's awesome. Like Dan did some mixes and did some remixes of stuff, right?
Yep, there's a remix of one of the songs off of that, and the EP after it. Actually, I think we put that in, didn't we? Or did we put it in that one?
No, I think it was after.
Was
it didn't release with the EP.
Right.
Yeah, so
it's out there. It's the Sex remix. It's good stuff. It's dancey.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Dan, back in the day, he DJ'd the crap out of everything. So hopefully we can bring the DJ Dank back in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Y'all want some dank? Huh?
Dan King. So
I'm here.
Dank.
I'm here. Here I am.
Yeah. Right now we have a room set up with some tables and stuff. All we have to do is start streaming in there. Maybe we'll do that sometime soon.
Yeah, that's one of the goals for upcoming streams is to jump on the decks in there. There's a setup that's connected to Tidal, so
You know.
I'll be streaming the tracks that we are DJing, so that's a pretty cool setup.
Yeah, like whenever we start making actual dedicated content.
Yeah, that's pretty soon. We're working out the kinks. We're almost there, so
Yeah.
hang in with us, y'all, and you're going to get a little bit of a sweet payoff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially when you're hanging with us in the IXI house, and the NPM,
house.
and the FGV. You know, like all of these things, right? The fishing vortex. Watch out. We're coming.
All that stuff.
All that stuff. Okay, so what do we got going on here? So this is this the same setup that we did last time with microphones over here? It's warm audio, the SE.
Yeah, you have the SE8, which is the small diaphragm condenser. You have the warm audio WA87, which is a Neumann U87 vintage style microphone. I'm not going to call it a clone because, people get a little upset about all that, but the thing sounds nice and smooth and pretty vintagey, if you ask me.
Yeah, I cloned myself in a video. You guys should check that out.
Yeah, that's a clone of Philip, not a clone of a U87.
Right, so I could clone this microphone in a video, but, not in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it might not be real.
Movie magic. But the warm audio mic is dope. It sounds good from the last time I heard it. We're going through the Behringer, of course, the 32-track Behringer, right?
Yeah, this is the X32 Compact. So it has 32 tracks, but only 16 preamps on board, and you use the other 16 using an expansion box called the P16 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
We will be giving you a full visual of the setup on Instagram, and if you want to check out all the gear we're using, check us out on Instagram at Infinity Times Infinity Studios.
Right. Another thing about the Behringer mixer. Like one of the reasons why you bought it was because it has like individual, controllers? Is that right?
Yeah, there's a lot of things. This is a digital mixer, so there's a lot of things about the way that it routes that are assignable instead of set in stone. So you have DCA groups, which are kind of like mix bus groups, but they're digital control circuit. So they're kind of like assignable groupings instead of having to go through a hardware bus. And, they can be affected that way. They can be set into submixes, and, everything about the inputs and outputs of the entire board is customizable. Instead of input 1 being routed to output 1, for example, it can be routed to any of the outputs. And the same goes for the other way around.
Dude.
So really, it's like the Midas M32R, but it's the Behringer version, because Behringer and Midas can work together as their sister companies.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of like Manfrotto and Bogan, right?
Yeah, but Manfrotto's not known for making crappy gear like Behringer is. Behringer is like known for being the low end. Right. But this is like the high end of Behringer's stuff. So Behringer is a company that's kind of like Sony. They make $20 headphones and they make $1,000 headphones, right? So just because Sony makes $20 headphones doesn't mean Sony's bad because $20 headphones are bad, right? So the same goes for a Behringer mixer. If it's this Behringer mixer, the X32, it has Midas preamps. It's professional. It's professional level.
Right.
Very, very different from most of the Behringer stuff.
So this is something that I realize, I trust Dan whenever it comes to these things because he researches so much. He's a researcher.
Yeah, that's what I went to school for. My degree is in health services research. It's essentially applied statistics degree for healthcare. So
right. And what does that mean for you guys? That means you guys get to rock.
Yeah. My research and nerdy effort translates into rocking out, y'all.
Because you guys don't have to think about this stuff. Like all these cameras, all this like audio stuff.
Don't worry about it. Huh? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, forget about it.
Huh? We got you.
It's good. We got you. You know what I mean? Like we can run this, right? Right, intern?
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Intern, more coffee.
Intern. Yes.
Sir, you don't drink coffee.
Oh, more Big Red.
Sir, you still have Big Red.
I'll take some coffee. You guys want anything out there? You guys want a drink? I mean,
coffee at 11:30.
I'll just hand it through the camera.
I'll show you.
We can hand it to them through the camera.
Y'all like some purple drink? I like me some red drink. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever.
Yeah, the next thing we're gonna come out with is smell-o-vision. Okay? Can you guys smell that Big Red or what?
smells big, right? You can smell that even if you don't have smell-o-vision.
Yeah, you can smell it.
That stuff gets in your blood, son.
Yeah, you get nostalgic about that stuff, man.
You know, I think I'm gonna try to change the color profile on this while we're on the fly because it looks too saturated to me. So that's not good.
It actually almost looks like he's on a green screen.
That one might be a little better. Let's just try picture.
All right, we're gonna take it slow and low. Off the grid, y'all. Because intern.
I don't know. It looks similar.
Intern, wake up, dude.
Now the yellow looks a lot more like the other yellows, but they're still more washed out compared to it. Still more closer though. That's pretty darn good right there. My camera's looking really nice with that HDR stuff disabled.
It definitely looks grayer than before.
Yeah, which I think is good. It was too yellow and orangey and all that, you know.
What do you guys think out there? He just changed the profile. Is it a picture profile? What was it?
It's the gamma within the picture profile. I'm using a low light picture profile that my buddy online Make Art Now created. But he uses a different gamma. He uses the still shot setup and still basically just blacks out all the blacks. So your contrast is, I mean, the reason why it performs so well is because anything that's very dark just goes black.
Just goes black.
And then you don't see any noise in it because there's nothing there.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a little bit farther than we need to go because we're really not night shooting. We're not outside in the nighttime.
It's a bit extreme for our situation.
Right. So we're kind of, you know, we're along the same lines. We use some of his color key and stuff, but it
could be useful for film noir type of thing, you know, like really crushed black. Really.
I'd actually like to see if I stop it down to maybe 8,000 from 10, if it would be a little better.
Yeah, it's least important.
Yeah, I'm not important.
It's not there.
Oh, we could do triple camera.
Can you do triple?
I could do triple. It's like vertical. You guys go vertical.
I think this thing died.
Oh man, my phone died. It's okay. So Sling Studio you can use phones for your other inputs. And
yep, it was your phone and it did go down.
Wow. Okay, so my phone, you know, that's one of the limitations of the Sling Studios, that if you have a phone that's older, the battery may die.
Hey, look at this.
Oh, another dead phone.
Another dead phone.
It's very sad when phones die, but
you guys need to charge your phones, man. How are we going to stream with no charged phones?
Hey man, your phone was not charged either. But you plugged it in.
It's charged.
Now yours is charged.
We're streaming on my phone, y'all.
It is smart to charge your phone.
Longer.
Okay, but I'm going to change the camera setting.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, even though that camera went out, when you darken the A7 III,
Let me
yeah.
see here.
The A7 III being darker does look better.
It does?
Yeah.
I think it looks a little closer, but these yellows are still way paler.
Oh, whenever Philip is not there, it's focused on the microphones and the rest is blurry.
Yeah. Giving you a little
That's good.
bokeh. It's a little bokeh shot for y'all.
That's exactly what basically, if you're an artist, you want everything else except for subject in focus.
Wait.
Well, I guess what you're doing is you're trying to guide the viewer's eyes in the frame.
But you said everything but subject in focus.
Oh yeah, everything but the subject in focus.
Yeah, that's how you do it, right?
Yes. Okay. I need to do something with camera link going out. Okay, hold on. You guys, this is why streaming is kind of like there's always something. There's always something when it's a stream. But it's always how do you overcome these little challenges? Intern.
Yes, sir.
Need you to untangle this
Okay.
mess.
Maybe just HLG. That's even a little closer color-wise.
Okay. Are you guys out there? You guys! Hey, you guys! Are you out there? I'm pretty sure that if I scream, that you guys will come to the show more, right?
Yes. That is definitely how the media works.
That is obvious. I think that's why, Screamo worked.
Screamo, yeah. This is like Screamo.
You guys know of a genre called Screamo? It didn't last long.
You were going to switch us to triple.
Oh. Preview to program. Hit preview to program.
Untangled.
Thank you, sir. Intern is turning out to be...
I'm good at untangling things. I'm a fisherman.
Oh.
Yeah, nice.
Fishing line is the hardest possible thing to untangle.
Very good. Very good, intern.
If you know what I'm talking about, tell me in the chat.
Okay.
Who has ever tangled fishing line before?
Definitely not you. Definitely
no,
not.
I don't do anything like that. I would never do anything like that.
It's called... It's called... What does that mean when you can untangle things? Well, is there a word for that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not up to speed.
A detangler?
Solution, a detangling solution. I think.
Yeah. So, by the way...
So when you're in the thirds, it's cut off.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to have to move the camera. The head is cut off?
No, the sides.
No, the sides.
Oh yeah, the sides are cut off.
Trimmed in from the sides, which is cool. I mean, it's a look,
Right.
Um,
Otherwise, we could do...
maybe we go to double cam.
Two-timer.
Just you and me, since you're not over there at your desk anymore.
Sure. Let's see how that works. Bam. Bam. Okay. Make sure that we're both in the frame. Yeah. Now we got double portrait mode.
Okay. Now we'll preview the program.
And now I can stand without blocking the shot. Hey.
Intern, you're not supposed to stand unless we say stand. But you can stand. Go for it. Okay, so what have you learned today, intern?
Definitely the 2 different frames is much better than 3.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's cool. We also can.
Still, your left side is cut off a little bit.
That's okay. I'll
Yeah.
move.
Well, you made a composition that. Here, I think I can do something with that.
So, Sling Studio has, with dual camera mode, it's a vertical shot on both cameras, and I would like to see it with a split screen. I mean, or would that make it wide and look funny? Would it be?
Like vertical?
No, I mean like the split screen, like
Yeah.
like you play a video game and
Top
bottom, right?
Here we go. Now we can see more of Philip and less of me. That should be good. It's not an even split, so it's just me and then Philip, like with the whole guitar.
Oh, you moved it over?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
Hey,
Like
hey guys, we're getting smarter. Barely.
A little bit at a time.
Progression, okay, guys.
Baby steps,
that
no.
is what we're looking for. Is just
Baby
a little bit of
steps.
progression. Yeah, that looks great. That's perfect, man. This is great. Okay, now we can do Tropshka. You know, I have so much more room for this. Okay? Like, is there more room around me?
No, pretty much just
You just
when
make
we were
your
in quarters.
focus- Make your focus go away. When you do
Oh
A
no!
little bit. Oh.
Look at my eyes. You guys focus on my eyes. Are you guys out there?
No.
No. Okay.
I am only one watching the stream. Ah,
Yay.
We're going strong.
So, A7 III, I mean, like, has in-camera stabilization. You kick tripod,
Yeah.
actually, it still works.
it's still working. And
Frame
it's
still looks good.
it's face detecting. It knows my face, guys. It knows me. It knows me. It keeps my face in focus. It's like, you know how amazing that sounds as a videographer, like not having to just manually like sit there turning a lens, or I mean, obviously the autofocus is not always going to be perfect every single time everywhere, but you know, this is perfect for live streaming. I mean, if you guys need a live streaming camera that follows your face and makes you look like the Rock, I mean the Smolder, right? I mean, if you can do that, the A7 III is worth it, right?
Sure.
Whatever.
Okay, so anything else? What are we talking about today, guys?
Well,
were we gonna do a little bit of the stream on each different internet?
Well,
yeah, we could shut it down and do a second stream on the other one, but this one's working, so we know that at least it will work.
it's working. Like I say, we just wait until we review the footage.
Yep.
We'll figure it out once we're done. One other exciting thing is Universal Audio's release, right?
Yeah. There's Luna, which is Universal Audio's music production software, I think they want to call it. It's a DAW. They don't want to call it a DAW, but it's a DAW, which means digital audio workstation, and that's exactly what it is. It's just like Pro Tools or Ableton Live or Logic or Reason or Cubase or Presonus Studio One or Audition, Adobe Audition.
So I'm guessing that Universal Audio not calling it a DAW is like saying, "Hey, man, we're like up here, okay?
DAWs are like down here.
DAWs are
We're
like
up here. You know what I'm saying? Like we're like awesome, and DAWs are like not awesome. You know, like
right, Universal Audio, everybody else, y'all. Like they're like, hey, man, we are cool. So, you know, like, basically, Universal Audio has all sorts of great, what would you call them, Dan? The effects, the, what's the new thing? It's like,
instead of plugins, Luna has like extensions, I think they want to call them.
Extensions, right?
Or, you know, really they're software instruments that are built into Luna. So instead of it being a plugin where you have to deal with input latency and it doesn't feel connected, when you put your fingers on the keys, there is a connection, there's no latency, and it feels real.
Yeah, I was able to test this out firsthand yesterday. We want to bring a video of it to you guys for next time probably. But yeah, like touching the keys was like, it's like, you know?
They're always there.
See my mouth latency? You know, there's like no latency.
Immediate. It's amazing.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
His new sensation, my friend.
Let's do this, okay? See when I hit guitar? No latency.
Amazing.
Yeah. And so that's one of the things that we want to talk about. That's exciting. I want to talk about the VT4 because the VT4 is a vocal processor for live applications, and being able to use it for streaming would be really cool too, right, Dan?
Yeah, the thing is, you know, instead of a software that has input latency, you have a piece of hardware, so there's no input latency.
Mm-hmm. So, you know those streamers out there that, like, pitch their voice way down? They sound like this, you know?
Or like Megatron, or like Optimus Prime, or like Schwarzenegger.
Like sounding slow and stuff. You know.
We sound really cool.
This is my vocal transformer. It's my face.
That's an amazing vocal transformer.
Oh my god.
Guess what, everybody? This is now IXI's longest live stream yet.
Really? Are we over an hour?
Yeah, we're at an hour 7 minutes. The previous was an hour and 1 minute.
Okay.
You're welcome, world. What can I say? I mean, the more we come at you, the more there is for us to come at you.
You guys heard it here first ever. IXI over an hour, and you guys are right there with us, right? Wait. Are you?
Maybe. If you made it to the end of the stream, please tell us.
Yeah, if you made it this far, you may as well just like us and subscribe and do things that like click on things and like punch things, right?
Go ahead and give that old bell icon a real good smack upside the head.
Right. Maybe just tell us what you guys want to see next time, because we could do 2 instruments, right? We could do
all kinds of stuff. We could do 4 instruments.
Yeah.
Imagine that. 4
instruments. We could do 1 instrument mic 500 times, like the drums, right?
That's like...
that's 1 instrument with 12 mics on it.
Right.
That's getting to the point where we actually could do something. That's where we want to be.
That just sounds...
That's just crazy, man. We can't do that, no.
That just sounds perfect. So... Okay, so what we're going to do, as always, we tend to look at the footage right afterwards and try to see what we can fix and make better for next time. I think that we created a win on this one with everything being in focus.
Yeah, better color balance. We got better content, better sound.
Right. There's no echo, right? You guys, can you hear me in the back? Can you hear me? Yeah, my intern is supposed to be monitoring this. Good to go. I just got the thumbs up, y'all.
That means if there's echo, he's fired.
So if you're watching this now and you've
heard some echo in the stream, then you'll know that he won't be back.
Right. Yeah. Do you guys want the intern to come back? I mean, it's up to you guys, okay?
Yep.
It's
Oh,
mostly his friends, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us in the comments. Hopefully he's
Man.
got some nice friends and he doesn't.
Nah, I'm gone. It's over.
By the way, we can't fire our best fan, okay?
Yeah. So
Our best fan who calls in when nobody else will, okay?
so maybe if you mess up, it's okay this time, you know.
It's okay. It's okay. We just make him run cable all day, you know?
Yeah. Next time he set up microphones.
Yeah. We'll just make him do push-ups off camera, you know? All day. Okay. So this has been a good stream. I'm going to go back over to the other side to finish her off completely.
All right. We're going to change your mics back over.
Yeah.
Open you up over there and close you down over here.
Get her done.
One of them and one of them and them.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh,
dun,
we
dun,
lost a lot of
dun.
noise actually there.
La-di-da. Well,
Oh, the
la-di-da.
AC. The AC was on.
AC be on?
Yeah, that's why we were getting noise
Oh,
in the.
dang.
in
It
the
did
others.
turn on. Dang. We're going to have to fix that.
Yeah, yeah. Who wants air
man.
conditioning, right?
That's definitely not necessary.
You guys,
Whew.
we missed the AC, which is something that everybody has to think about. You know, like, you don't think about AC, right? I mean,
Yeah, it's just one of those things that's
Tell
there.
us-
But then when
tell
it breaks,
us-
then you think about it.
Tell us in the comments below, which do you prefer? A little bit of AC noise or my dad over here just sweating completely through all his clothing?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
true. Do you want to see us
Which
sweat?
do you want?
Because
Okay.
we can sit here and cringe this episode the rest of the time with me and Dan sweating the whole time.
Sweating balls and staring at
Yeah.
the camera.
Yeah.
Like, look at this stuff, guys.
That's
Look what we do for you!
there's something here, okay, guys. Like you guys can just sit here and watch us sweat. What we'll do is we'll just like incubate, right? Like
Heat lamps
yeah,
everywhere.
heat lamps everywhere.
Heat lamps.
How does that sound?
That's basically what Philip's got on him already. He's got a heat lamp just shining on him, so.
I do have a light,
All for
Set up in
that
front of me.
mega lighting.
mega lighting. Okay, I believe lighting is important. Okay, but I come from a place where we didn't have A7 IIIs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
We used to not have these luxury, okay?
A7 III make it to where you see in the dark or something. You know, you're like a cat.
Oh, you need to switch the view.
Cray.
Did you switch
Oh,
the view to
snap.
have you
No.
over there?
Preview. Jeez, guys, remember to hit preview to program.
Man, we're rookies.
Okay. So
That's
Well,
why
they've
we
been
call it
hearing
a
you.
test stream.
It
They've
was-
been
it
hearing
was
you. They don't
going
need
well.
to see you. They,
It-
Whoever wanted to see people that are talking.
I mean, that's a beautiful setting over there, you know? They'd rather see that probably than you in frame.
Sure. I mean, I'll just hide over here in the corner, like I usually do
Oh
the
my
rest
gosh.
of the day.
He is gone.
for the rest
Where
of the
did
day.
he go?
See, we'll just turn this off and then we won't get confused.
Right. We will just, you know. Yes. So let me show you the inception here, guys. Okay, so what happens is we just turn that video source off. And I can throw this up into the mix, right? And then I can throw the other one in. Oh, wait, no. You got to split. So what I'm doing is a split camera view, and then this one over here where Dan is, and then all you got to do is move this over.
Yo.
And then
you're
get the
flipping
frame.
us off.
Good. That's what you get. Okay. Perfect. So then once you do that, don't forget to hit preview to program, or just drag it in there. You can also just, I think, no, you can't.
No, it's got to go from the top to the bottom?
Yeah. Preview to program.
Okay.
Well, I think also because I'm doing this like split screen type of deal here, make sure you check mark there. Okay, see?
It is currently just Dan.
No, it's going back to him. It will be in 4 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Hey.
Yo, there we go. Okay, guys, let's wrap this thing up before anything else happens. The AT&T, I give thumbs down for where we are. You know, like, if you can get the fiber, get the fiber, obviously. Spectrum, where we are, good, okay? Now, we also did some other stuff, like a lot of talking. What did we talk about? Blah, blah, blah.
Guitars, Luna, just
The A7 III.
stuff.
Yeah.
We just talked for
A7
an hour.
III.
Did you enjoy? Do you enjoy us talking to you for an hour?
All that really matters is, did you have fun in our neighborhood today? Because it's Mr. Robinson's neighborhood from...
Who are the people in your neighborhood? The people that you meet when you're walking down the street. They're the people that you meet each day.
Jazz hands. Okay, so our intern has no idea what this song is.
No. I'm just over here like, okay.
Me and Dan grew up with that song. It's like...
That's my homeboy, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, I mean...
Right? Or was that Sesame Street? I don't know. I can't remember that.
That was Sesame Street. Mr. Rogers is...
Who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood. In your neighborhood.
Is that it?
I don't know, because Mr. Rogers...
Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Yeah, then he says, won't you be my neighbor?
Oh, yeah.
Won't you please? Won't you please?
And he takes his shoes off.
Please, won't you be
He puts on his
my
other
neighbor?
shoes. And
Hello, neighbor.
the kids these days, they don't have Mr. Rogers. That is why Corona is happening, y'all. Because there's no Mr. Rogers in the world.
For most people now, it's Daniel Tiger's neighborhood.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I turned into a tiger.
It turned into a cartoon.
I'm now the guy instead of Mr. Rogers.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So
that's a bad sign.
Basically, little shows like us are taking over the airways. I mean, there's no Saturday Night Live, so we take their spot.
We have your pelicans.
We have your pelicans.
We have your pelicans. By the way, if somebody comes up on your broadcast and they say, "We have your pelicans," you know, like, change it immediately, okay? Do not watch that, okay? It's probably terrorist or something, you know?
These guys, they're not credible, okay?
It is not a show you want to watch. So, okay, thanks for watching. Enjoy your day. Come back to us next time. We will hang out same time, Saturday, 10 p.m.
We're going to say 10-ish, because we happen to start at 10:40.
Well,
That's 10-ish.
You know, 10.
Same bat channel, same bat time.
Yeah.
Not bad time, like Philip thought last time when I
Bad-
said bat channel. He said, "Yeah, this channel's terrible." Not bad, bat channel, man, like Batman.
Like bats.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not bad. We're like Batman.
And
We're
remember,
bad to the bone, okay?
remember, if you do Trapshka every day, Corona will not like you, okay?
So
Keep
Keep your
Yes.
angle, very sharp angle only.
Okay. Katya, you think of Katya, but not Billy, okay? That's right.
Use the face she makes to make your face.
Yeah, okay, she plays so soft. And then, you know she wants to play hard, but she plays so soft with her face. You know, she wants to play hard though, okay? And this is the stuff that we do all day, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And I still don't get it.
Yeah, the youngsters don't get it these days.
You know, that's how it is. That's how that is.
It's okay. We are teaching you. We are teaching you the ways, intern. One of these days, you'll look like this.
Oh, God.
You
Okay.
can smell
Please, no.
what the rock is cooking.
You can do the smolder too. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. We will see you next time. Bye.
Later.